James Kaufman, World News Report today. The View turns on Bill Gates as Epstein files explode. We have 3 videos of Bill's fall from grace, or at least the start of it. Something unexpected has happened on cable TV. It's a sign that disaster is coming for tech billionaire Bill Gates. In the latest release of the Epstein files, emails drafted by Jeffrey Epstein himself suggest that Gates contracted an STD from sleeping with a Russian girl and had planned to secretly medicate his then-wife Melinda. Bill has denied these allegations, but Melinda, interestingly, does not. Instead, she expressed unbelievable sadness, reflecting on their marriage and Gates' association with Epstein. When asked about this during an interview with 9 News Australia, Bill Gates said he doesn't know what Epstein was thinking with the email suggesting Epstein may have been trying to attack him in some way. This reporter challenged Gates on why this accusation against him was untrue when all of the other Epstein file revelations were accurate. Gates sidestepped the question and asserted his own version of events. Quote, "It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met any women," he replied. That response was unexpectedly met with fierce skepticism by the ladies of The View, especially Joy Behar.
The emails in the files suggest that Gates had additional affairs.
Over to Australia, where Bill is interviewed. Well, let's see what he has to say. Well, it seemed like Bill Gates did pretty good with that interview and diverting the questions. Well, the geniuses over at The View weren't having it, period.
I know nothing. I did nothing.
Well, Melinda said that Bill needs to answer to questions about these allegations. As we keep saying, they all need to answer about these allegations. And do you think his denials in the interview are enough?
No, I mean, you know, people can read what the Department of Justice itself released in terms of the Epstein files and Bill Gates. It's written right in the emails, and I do think that he needs to answer to it. It's unfortunate that Melinda Gates has said, I had to leave my marriage in part because of his association with Jeffrey Epstein. And I think that is a pretty big statement. They have 3 children together. They were married for
years, yeah.
27 years married, 3 children together. And the fact that someone says, I understand that Bill Gates is denying the Epstein emails and says that they are completely false. They were released by the Justice Department, and I think he should answer to it.
I like when they say I was not on the island, as if that's the only place any of this stuff could happen.
Yeah, his homes, they were spooky. Everyone describes them, including Melinda Gates, as I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door when she met Epstein.
Yes.
He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares.
I, for one, think that all these gentlemen should be answering for what went on that island, period. It looks like no one's going to jail. No one's going to be prosecuted. No one's going to even be interviewed by Congress. The whole thing turned out to be a nothing burger, although there's so much there. A bunch of old billionaires abusing young underage women, and nothing's gonna happen. This sounds a lot to me like the U.S. government abusing, or all the governments abusing all their citizens while nothing ever happens to them. It sounds exactly the same. And that's what it is. 2 classes. It's the elites that are never prosecuted for their crimes against humanity and their crimes in general, and then it's me and you. If we spit on the sidewalk, we could very well be prosecuted for that. And you best believe it. God bless. Please share and subscribe. Always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.